Tampa, Florida. On any given morning in Tampa, you might find entrepreneur Brian Troiano sipping coffee over a worn notebook, sketching out goals in ink while the rest of the city scrolls through apps. He isn't chasing trends, rather, he's focused on setting a different kind of standard. Troiano isn't leading a sprawling corporate team or managing a high-rise office. Instead, he's building something more intentional, a digital marketing agency that puts people before profit, impact before income, and integrity at the center of every strategy. That principle guides his work at Rvv Corp, the agency he founded from the ground up. Whether crafting campaigns or mentoring staff, Troiano leads with purpose. He's not just a strategist, he's a relationship builder, a mentor, and a believer in doing the hard work himself. He still writes things down because, as he puts it, writing makes the goal real. Brian Troiano's business career includes the 8-figure sales of Troiano Property Solutions, Inc. and Troiano International, Inc. But ask him what matters most, and he won't mention the numbers. He'll talk about lives change, through both his agency's work and his time on the baseball diamond. On evenings and weekends, Troiano steps into a different role, Coach Brian. As a volunteer coach and board member with Keystone Little League, he's often found cheering on kids as if they were playing in the World Series. The uniform changes, but the mission stays the same: build confidence, develop character, and help young players see the greatness within themselves. From the dugout to the boardroom, Troiano's leadership style is consistent. It's not about control, it's about cultivating courage. Whether mentoring a new hire or a young shortstop, he focuses on helping others grow. There's no greater return on investment than seeing someone believe in themselves for the first time, he said. That mindset is what fuels Rvv Corp's work and what continues to shape Troiano's legacy. One built not just on business success, but on the everyday impact of showing up, investing in people, and leading with heart. Troiano. Leadership is about helping others. It's not uncommon for CEOs to talk about leadership. It's rare to find one living it out on a dusty baseball diamond after a full day's work. Brian Troiano has coached teams to multiple championships, including the 2024 Keystone Little League Yankees and the 8U All-Star squad. For him, true victory isn't measured in trophies, it's found in moments of personal growth, like watching a kid who once struck out 3 times finally step up and swing with confidence. Leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room, it's about helping others find theirs, Troiano said. A proud honors graduate of West Babylon High School and the University of South Florida, where he earned a degree in business and marketing, Troiano has built a dynamic career rooted in innovation, integrity, and the transformative power of digital marketing. From vision to velocity, the origin of Rvv Corp lies in Troiano's deep belief in value-first leadership. One strategy that has helped me grow my business and advance in my career is leading with service over sales, he said. If you serve people well, success will follow. That philosophy has turned Troiano into a trusted figure among clients and colleagues. He views each interaction as an opportunity to uplift. When you focus on impact instead of income, the income eventually multiplies, he added. Troiano isn't afraid to make tough calls. His decision-making strategy hinges on 3 things: clarity, conviction, and alignment. If you're not clear on what matters most, every decision becomes a distraction, he said. He prays before big decisions and seeks wisdom from trusted advisors. I've learned that indecision is more costly than making the wrong call and learning from it. Raising leaders, not followers. Troiano measures success not in metrics but in momentum, specifically, how many leaders he can raise up along the way. Real leadership isn't about how many people follow you, it's about how many leaders you create along the way, he said. That's why he prioritizes mentoring those in his circle and his players at Keystone Little League. One former employee was on the verge of quitting, unsure if they belonged in the fast-paced world of digital marketing. Instead of letting them go, Troiano leaned in. We clarified their strengths, shifted their focus, and I reminded them that growth often feels uncomfortable, because it's stretching us into the next version of ourselves. That same commitment extends to the baseball field. One of my players was battling major self-doubt. I pulled him aside, looked him in the eye, and reminded him of who he was, not just as a player, but as a person, Troiano said. That small moment changed the trajectory of the season, and the player's confidence. Old-school tools, modern vision. Despite his digital expertise, Troiano prefers analog tools to track progress. I set goals that stretch my vision but stay rooted in purpose, and I track them the old-school way. With a notebook and a pen, he said. His methods are simple but effective. Break goals into weekly priorities, daily non-negotiables, and monthly checkpoints. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. And when you show up daily with discipline, even small wins turn into massive momentum. Surrounding himself with iron. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop leading, Troiano said. He invests in his own growth by joining masterminds, attending leadership coaching, and partnering with Digital Wealth Academy to stay ahead in social media strategy and marketing innovation. I also stay sharp by surrounding myself with other high-performing leaders, people who challenge me, stretch me, and remind me that there's always another level. That mindset, paired with spiritual grounding from consistent Bible study and service at Grace Family Church and Tampa Church of Christ, keeps his leadership anchored. Delegation that multiplies leadership. Troiano approaches delegation as a tool for multiplying leadership, not just reducing workload. I ask myself 3 questions. Is this something only I can do? Is this task aligned with my highest value contribution? Can this be a growth opportunity for someone on my team? He said. If the answer points to someone else, he empowers them to take ownership. Still, he stays hands-on with what matters most: culture, vision, and relationships. Troiano doesn't rely on fear or pressure to push people. Instead, he motivates by belief. People don't give their best to a paycheck, they give their best to a purpose, he said. Whether in business or baseball, he connects every action back to mission. Motivation isn't something I give, it's something I ignite. And once that spark catches, it becomes momentum that's hard to stop. Conflict with compassion. Handling conflict with grace is another of Troiano's leadership strengths. I don't take things personally, I take them professionally, he said. Conflict doesn't have to be combat. It's often just a chance to lead with empathy, over-communicate, and turn tension into trust. Even in difficult moments, Troiano remains grounded in patience, perspective, and purpose. Ultimately, Troiano's life and leadership are rooted in his faith. The most crucial qualities a leader should possess are humility, vision, integrity, and the courage to serve, he said. For him, these aren't just ideals, they are lived experiences. From his service in men's Bible studies to his unwavering commitment to his marriage and children, Troiano walks the talk. He sums up his leadership outlook with a verse that fuels his daily life. To whom much is given, much is required. Luke chapter 12 verse 48. In an age where leadership is often measured by visibility and volume, Brian Troiano offers a different blueprint. One built on servant-hearted discipline, relational depth, and the quiet, consistent pursuit of impact. Whether in the boardroom or on the ball field, his story reminds us that leadership is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in your charge.